Hello and welcome to the next video of my LEC Summer 2022 preview. We're covering Excel Esports in this one. Excel is a team that I'm not really confident in. They don't, stand out to me at all. They're kind of just like, honestly, they give me a Fred at Breon vibe in terms of how I feel about them. And not even about their style of play, just how uninspiring the lineup is. There are a couple good players on it, but still, when I think of Misfits, who I had yesterday's video, I am more excited to see what they do with Bethio and the like, Schlatan and Jungle, than I am with Excel, who are better. They finished better. In spring, they didn't finish better in spring. They went 9-9, fifth place. But, they didn't make any moves. They didn't change their lineup at all like Misfits did, and they leapfrogged Misfits as a result. Regionally, they went 9-7, which was third in their region. They would swap out their bot lane for a new one in the academy system. As far as top lane's concerned, Finn is the starter, the former Rogue and CLG top laner, 825 CS per minute, 56 KP, which is on the higher end of top laners. Usually you don't see things above players above 55% KP last split due to the meta. 20.6% kill share, which is actually pretty high for a top laner, but it makes sense given his KP. 22.5% gold share is also on the higher end of things. Played 11 champions in 18 games, showed that he can play a lot of different things. That probably has a lot to do with Kryze, who's behind him. Kryze played in the LEC last year, and XL demoted him back down to JDXL, and he plays a lot of different things. He was willing to be weird and top, and I appreciated that last year. 547 KDA, very good in the academy system. 839 CS per minute is okay. 51.7 KP, more so a split pusher, solo laner than Finn. 20.3% kill share, almost similar to Finn. 21.8% gold share, slightly less. Played 10 champions in 18 games. A player that can probably make a push. I mean, he's probably more qualified for the Astralis starting spot than Vizicachi is. I'd argue he's better than Irrelevant, and Aggressivo and him are probably pretty close. So, it's kind of a shame that he is in Academy. I do not think he's better than Finn, though. When it comes to jungle, Marcoon's stats are a little disappointing. I was hoping for more out of him this past split. 3.57 and under 5 CS per minute. Under 5, we don't see that often, no matter the KP. And his KP was 70.6, which is on the right side of 70. But at the same time, we see people with 74% KP and 5.5 CS per minute. So you're already not doing as much as in terms of ganks and facilitating and fighting in team fights and stuff, as well as you are behind in farm. 22% kill share is actually pretty high given his 18% gold share. It kind of puts in perspective, if his kill share is more normal, around the 17 to 18% for a jungler, his gold share is much lower. It's at probably in the 16s, high 16s, which is extremely low because his farm is so poor. Played 5 champions as well, so his champion pool is very limited, at least what he's willing to pull out. Dan behind him, I'd argue they should probably be playing Dan. Marcoon replaced Dan, but I would argue they swap him back. 522, 576. I mean, 576 is very good for LEC standard, but even if it drops down a half a CS, he's still out farming Marcoon, playing more champions. Now, I will say he only had 59% KP, which is a thing that is very low for a jungler. He was only farming pretty much. I mean, sure, people could say, oh, well, he ganks here, he ganks there. No, well, 59% is pretty low KP for a jungler. 16% kill share, he didn't get nearly as many kills, and 18.4% gold share. At least he wasn't stealing kills, he was farming, and it makes sense he wasn't getting many kills given his KP. Like I said, 8 champions in 18 games. I think that maybe Dan should be pushing Marcoon for a look. As far as mid's concerned, Nuke Duck is a pretty good laner. He played a lot of different champions, 10 champions in 18 games, 4 KDA. However, in the peripheral stats, he kind of struggled. His KP was under 57% at 56.3. That's like one of the lowest I've seen out of a mid laner. So an 8.7 CS per minute coupled with a 56 KP is actually pretty poor. So as I was saying about Nuke Duck, 56.3% KP, that's lower than we want. 19.3% kill share makes sense given the low KP. 22.2% gold share. I mean, he played a lot of different champions. Played the Vigar a couple times actually, but behind him there's a player I'm really kind of interested in. Eminis or Eminis. I'm gonna go with Eminis. 9 CS per minute down in Academy, playing 17 champions in 18 games. Like, that's incredible. 17 champions in 18 games is incredible. The Korean mid laner, I would argue, should be pushing Nuke Duck for a spot. Nuke Duck is on the, older side of things when it comes to League players. This guy's out farming him. Even if it drops down to 8.5 when he gets to the LEC, his champion pool is massive. His KP is 68%, so he's already more willing to fight. So imagine if he had a 56 KP, he could be at 9.5 CS per minute. Out farming the hell out of Nuke Duck. 36% kill share. He carried his team in Academy, 25% gold share. Behind him, they have Mirazku, who they brought in. 2.75 KDA, 7.43 CS per minute. Definitely not ready for the LEC by no means. 58% KP to couple with that 7.4 CS per minute in 4 games. He's not ready. 25 kill share, 22 gold share. But I will say that's interesting. That makes me wonder if they plan on bringing up that mid laner if things go well in the start. Maybe Nuke Duck struggles a bit. I think that might be a recipe to make a move. Why bring in a third mid laner otherwise? Patrick and bot, I will say I'm not a big fan of Patrick. This bot lane, Mickey is carrying it. Mickey is one of the better, I'd probably have him as the second best support in EU. I have him over Targamas and Kaiser, and I really like Kaiser, and it's a shame that Kaiser kind of has been on struggle street with Mad Lions recently. But Mickey carries Patrick. Patrick didn't even have 9 CS per minute. 69% KP is high for a 80 carry, so more often than not, he's getting into fights to quite a degree. 32.8% kill share. He is getting the kills, and he's getting the goals at 24%. 6 champions in 18 games, though. Leaves a little bit to be desired to go with that low CS per minute. Behind him, they brought in Venzier. Venzier is not that good at 8.93 CS per minute in Academy, so he is nowhere close to being ready for the LEC. 67.5, 33.2. I mean, he puts up high kill share numbers. He's getting into quite a few fights compared to other 80 carries, but the farm isn't there. Played 7 champions in 18 games. Mickey X, though, like I said, Mickey X is carrying that bot lane, 75% KP, 9 champions in 13 games played, being brought in halfway through the split after Advian was pulled. Mickey brought a whole new vibe to this team. It took a little while, but he got it going. I think that is the thing. Like, this team's going to go as far as Mickey can get them. He's going to create, he's going to make things happen. Maybe if they swap these mid laners out, this team, I mean, if Vitality don't get it together, they are competitive with Mad Lions for 5th place, or 4th place, I guess, for that matter. FGG comes in as the backup support, 73.5% KP, 4.24 KDA, played 7 champions in 18 games. We'll see what kind of comes with that, being alongside a bot laner that isn't farming that well. So, Tofu, by the way, a substitute player in jungle. So he's an extra jungler they have. So they have an extra jungler and mid laner in Academy. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, if you're an Excel Esports fan, comment down below with your opinions. Do you think Nuke Duck maybe should get pulled for Eminis? Do you watch Academy? What do you think of him specifically? I'm really interested in what you think of him. Are there other ways where this team could improve? Do you think 6th is about right for them? Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. And thank you for watching.